Hey guys, so we're just here. We both just finished watching The Defenders here with my brother, and we just wanted to talk about The Defenders. So first, let's keep the first bit a little bit spoiler-free. Let's just go for our spoiler-free reviews. What did you think, Brandon?
The fighting was a lot better than in Iron Fist.
Oh, yeah, everything was way better in Iron Fist. I mean, for the Iron Fist definitely felt, for me, when I rewatched everything in preparation for The Defenders, Iron Fist was definitely the most chore to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, do you need to watch Iron Fist to really understand, to go into this? No. You do need to watch Daredevil Season 1 and 2.
Yes.
You do need to watch that. But I think Iron Fist, you don't need to watch it, but it is more required watching than Jessica Jones or Luke Cage.
Yeah, it gives more background.
It gives more, it is more like, if you're going to not watch if you're just going to watch something bare minimum, it's just Daredevil Season 1 and Season 2. That would be the bare minimum. Then I would put like Iron Fist right after Daredevil's. Probably Season 2 of Daredevil, then Iron Fist, then Daredevil Season 1 would be the order of importance to watch this.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because it's the hand involvement.
I just say just watch it all because it's cool.
Oh yeah, it's all worth watching. It's all on Netflix. You're already paying for it. It's like, why not watch it all?
How are we gonna efficiently review it if it's spoiler free?
Well, we're gonna go and then we'll just say spoilers from now on. If you haven't seen it, we're gonna do it. So we're gonna
watching a review.
Yes, but this is a review for someone who's not sure if they want to commit the time to it. So we'll just continue on. So the fighting was better than in Iron Fist.
Oh, of course, yeah. The story was good. There's some twists and turns I didn't expect. That's a first for the Netflix shows.
And one thing, Sigourney Weaver's character doesn't hold up to. It doesn't take the place from top villains.
Yeah,
from
you know what? She could have been anyone. It could have easily have been like Mila Kunis. You know, like it doesn't matter who it was.
I think Mila Kunis would be a little bit more expensive, but it was just.
It's not about. Just as an example.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not about.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it could have been any. It just needed to be a known person.
It could have even been a dude. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Like really, that's how unimportant her role is.
It was just nice that they got someone who was known.
It's nice. Yeah, it's nice to see a familiar face in these.
It wouldn't have been the same if you had someone unknown, though.
It's true. Yeah, there's a novelty to it.
Someone less unknown less known would not have.
I'm surprised she didn't have some sort of alien in this movie. Because normally she's involved with aliens.
I guess we're not going to go into spoilers just yet, but there's other things I was surprised about her too. But definitely everyone was pretty cool. I mean, Jessica Jones was kind of fun. I loved how in each shot it kind of goes to their color as if it almost is. The intro, yes, but. When the first episode,
okay. Like there's a different hue every time. It's like the person by themselves.
It almost looked like there was different people, filming that scene every time. You know, it was like
it's just a hue.
Oh yeah, but it just felt like it was the crew, Jessica Jones' crew, when Jessica Jones was on scene. When it was just Jessica and her team, her show parts. It looked like it was her show. Like it looked like clips were taken off of her show. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, it was definitely recommend watching. It's only eight episodes. It's a lot easier than a 13 episodes, and we both got it in like 2 days. You know, I mean, you can easily do it in one day if you have the time. So it's easy to just do it. You know, and go through it. You know. So I guess we're gonna put the spoiler warning now. From now on, we could just talk about spoilers. We're just gonna say if you haven't watched the show, leave now, come back and watch after you've watched the show. So. What is your favorite part of it, Brandon? Spoiler it away.
I guess I didn't expect the right end. Essentially, I didn't expect when Iron Fist punches through the cave or something like that. Mm-hmm. I did not expect to see Dragon Bones there.
No.
That was. Then of course there's the fact that Elektra dies actually.
Yeah. Well, did she die because? Did Daredevil die?
Well, he didn't, right?
But how does Daredevil survive and not Elektra?
How does a blind guy do flips, dude?
But seriously, But there's some sort of reality to it. They're not fighting aliens. They're not fighting this. They're just fighting.
They're just fighting
immortals.
Fighting immortal ninjas.
It's a lot more realistic than
rip-offs of the
Chitauri's.
foot from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So, yeah, so I think it was pretty cool. I mean, one of my favorite lines was was Jessica Jones when I think it was episode 3 when they're just about to all meet, and Matt grabs Jessica and she goes, "You touch me like that again, I'll hit you so hard you'll see." That was just my favorite quote from the whole thing.
She needs to take some human anatomy classes because that's not how it works.
Yeah, but she doesn't care. She's Jessica.
Yeah,
She doesn't. She almost didn't even want to be a part of this show and just been like, "You guys got this. I'm out." She pretty much did that.
It's good. She has a good role because I mean her last TV role she choked on her own vomit after doing heroin.
Oh yeah, later. Kristen Ritter, yeah. So that was it was pretty cool. I mean, Alexandra, Sigourney Weaver's Alexandra was not
Alexander, actually.
Alexander?
Yeah. So my point of her good.
I thought it was Alexandra.
No, Alexander, dude.
Oh, whatever.
Rewatch it, yeah. Okay. So my point of the fact that she could be a dude easily, that just shows like how meaningless her character was. Really.
I mean, it
like,
was.
I like the idea. I like how they say like the 5 fingers of the hand and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think we saw Sigourney Weaver flip Elektra like once.
Well, that's
how is she a finger of the hand if she can't do shit?
That's the one thing is you have Madame Gao who has these super like she's able to launch. Madame Gao is pretty much like Count Dooku. Like she was able to like.
But short and Asian.
But
yes.
the thing is, she has like all these Jedi Force powers minus the lightning. She was able to push that giant pallet of cinder blocks that Luke Cage was able to throw. It was too heavy for Jessica to throw.
Right.
She was able to take on Luke Cage and Jessica. So it's like, okay, Sigourney Weaver has to have some sort of powers, something.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna like turn her arm into a sword or some shit.
Or actually, what if she turned into Shallow the Dragon? Something like that.
Yeah, I also
like
how one of the like elite, the one of the 5 fingers actually just gets his head cut off by stick.
Yeah,
he's just like a member of the Chaste.
Yeah, it's just they also never explain.
Not very cool.
They also never explain how, where does Madame Gao's powers come from? Well, like she's not. Is she a Black Sky like Elektra?
She's from Kunlun, so she can channel her chi.
Okay, so then but what about if you go back to Iron Fist? His friend there, who made the stars. What was his name? Yeah, that was stupid. But
it's like the Iron Fist.
No, but
Iron Dragon.
No, but it's
Iron
his friend.
Serpent.
His friend.
Yes, I know. His name in the comic books, he turns into Iron Serpent or something
like that. But so we're just so yeah, his friend. I forget what his friend was called, but this bald friend from his series, he wasn't able to do any of those magic powers or pushing people out without touching them and all that stuff. Now I understand when you have someone like Madame Gao, you can't have her take a punch. Because she's clearly she has a cane. She looks crippled. She's not gonna.
She took many punches. Actually.
Yeah, but no one really ever touched her.
Well, she did.
She took once or twice. But I'm just saying
what's your point?
Is if in Daredevil the first time we met Madame Gao, and the first time Daredevil and her met, if he had hit one punch to her and she didn't have those powers, she would have just killed her.
Okay.
Well, she's an older woman, right? It's clearly she's fragile compared to someone in their 20s, right? Who's stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just that I would have liked to have seen an explanation, maybe backstory to her, where she got these powers, how she learned these powers. What else does she have other than pushing that? I mean, it was cool to see how strong they are in the Defenders when she was able to launch Luke Cage and Jessica and take on the two of them, at the same time. Because before that, we only ever saw her use it once or twice in Daredevil, and then once in in Iron Fist, But I think it was cool. I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of curious if Daredevil survived. Who knows how he got out? That's going to be interesting to see how that goes. And then to see how since he survived, did Elektra survive, and did Madame Gao survive? Now I feel like the positioning of where they were under in the cave and stuff like that could have something to do with things,
It's not logical.
Well, it's just like, who knows?
It doesn't make sense. Don't search for sense in it.
Maybe, who's to say Madame Gao didn't use her powers to kind of make like a field and like force field and protect herself?
I seriously doubt that. I think she's dead.
But I guess who did those nuns? Are they the ones who went and dug out Matt Murdock, Daredevil?
No, they're just caring for him.
So that's the same nuns where he was staying at when Stick first picked him up, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so who dug him out then?
Probably a rescue crew.
Or how did he get, or did he just find his way out, or
Probably
something?
a rescue crew.
Yeah, but wouldn't they have contacted someone, people like have known, like contact Misty Knight to interview, to ask him questions or something like that? Cause
Not if he's just waking up, because at the end he says, go get whatever her name is. One of the nuns says, go get her, enter name here. He's waking up, so he has just woken up.
Go get her. Oh yeah, because you just finished watching. How long did you go to finish watching? Was it like last night you finished watching it? Okay, so me it's been a few days, or a couple of days. It was Saturday and it's Monday.
Okay. No, I like how Misty gets her arm cut off.
Oh, that I was so happy that happened. Now, part of me was wondering, is there going to be Stark Tech the arm, or is it going to be Rand Enterprise?
Let me just clear up here. We're not happy that someone got their arm cut off. We're just happy that she's turning into the character that she is in the comic books.
Well, yes.
Well,
Misty Knight.
Not everyone knows that.
No, I guess not. But so yeah, it definitely is going to be cool to see where that goes and how things go with that arm and what type of powers does it give her.
She has a robotic arm.
You know, and also I wonder if is she gonna keep being a police officer, because you've seen so many times now, the law has stopped her, has kept her in the dark and things like that. Whereas now she goes to become a little bit more vigilante-ish type thing. And she
has a prosthetic arm. She's not. You can't shoot a gun with one arm.
Yeah, but she could have.
They can't be cleared for duty to be able to if you have one arm.
That's what I'm saying.
So she can't be a cop.
That's what I'm saying. So now she's no longer a cop. She could no longer be a cop.
I mean,
she still wants to.
They could make her a cop, but that would be kind of stupid.
Like a RoboCop.
We can rebuild her.
That's $6 Million Man.
Shut up, okay?
So it's definitely going to be fun to see where things go with this. One of the things in just going into this with Jessica Jones, getting back to her, that I was interested about, is just before the show came out, we got announcements that, and it was officially announced, not leaked or anything like that, that Kilgrave was going to be in season 2 somehow. And my theories were somewhat that the Hand brings him back in this show, which they didn't, or she's hallucinating him. And so now I'm just curious she's not hallucinating him, and then we got these set photos coming up from season 2, makes it look like she's hallucinating him. How can she be hallucinating him in her own series in season 2, but not have been hallucinating the whole time in this Defenders? That doesn't make sense to me.
Maybe after the trauma of losing a friend, some type of mental illness is declenched in her.
But do you think that
brain.
Out of everyone, Jessica Jones got connected the most with Daredevil?
No, maybe she's just more vulnerable because of her post-traumatic stress disorder from the incidents with Kilgrave.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's just a piling on effect or something like that, and he just manifests himself.
I think we're thinking of too much in it. It's just.
But my theory, like I said in my video about Jessica Jones, I reviewed the Jessica Jones parts of the show. My theory of that was, I don't know if you remember the Dark Knight games you had, the Batman games.
Yeah.
How Joker dies in one game, and then the next one because
still in his subconscious.
He's still there because of the toxin. So what if Jessica Jones, whoever the season 2 villain is, or whatever happens in that, what if in a few episodes from there something happens to her and it unlocks something like that?
I don't know.
I think that would explain why he wasn't in season 2, you know, and stuff like that.
Right.
It's going to be interesting to see her, whatever she does go into season 2, not only has to fight the season 2's protagonist or everything like that, she also has to do it with Kilgrave nagging at her the whole time, even, distracting her and all that stuff, right? I think that's going to be a cool thing to play with. And then there was some talk about, I heard Finn Jones talk, Brendan, about getting a costume for season 2. Finn Jones, Danny ran Iron Fist.
Oh, okay, just say Iron Fist.
But, so, if you look at the end, the way things ended with him, Daredevil said, protect my city, right? Mm-hmm. And now Finn Jones no longer has the hand or anything like that, right? So now, Iron Fist no longer has the hand to fight. There's no longer.
Why is the hand gone?
Because they're all crushed underneath their thing. Their whole goal is destroyed.
I thought they were international.
Yeah, but there's.
That was just the 5 Fingers goal. They're still around, dude.
They're
not gonna kill off the hand.
Yeah, but I feel like they're not going to.
They might be done with the plot line right now.
For now, they need. Yeah, but I'm just saying the hand. even if it's not destroyed, like Hydra was destroyed, quote unquote, in Winter Soldier, but they're still slowly finishing it. Like there's still pieces of Hydra all over the world in Shield, in the Shield show.
That's what I'm saying about the hand.
It's like that. So yes, the main hand is gone. And I think the hand is out of New York City for a while. It'll have to be a long time before they come back to New York City. I mean,
yeah, it's like furries. You know, you can eradicate. You know, like some of them that are at a convention, but there's still some everywhere else.
So that's just going to be fun to see. Do you think he gets his costume for season 2?
It's not going to be anything that we think.
No, I don't think it's going to be a costume with a big thing, but at least just throwing on a mask and getting a green hoodie.
No, because everyone already knows that he's Iron Fist.
Everyone, yeah, but a lot of those were all the hand. People don't. Who knows? Like he hasn't been in the news like Daredevil was. He hasn't been on TV or anything, so it's not known.
I don't know. I mean,
few people would
mask. I don't like that. I mean, it's already been done with Daredevil. Same essentially.
It would be just that with the Iron Fist.
Maybe if they made him wear a gi, that would make sense.
Well, there's also, if we look at where was it? If we look, I think I have some photos here on my computer, but I'll put them up on. Try to put some in the screen there. Iron Fist does get. If you look at that, here we go. If you want to look at my computer, there's this guy. Remember that hidden scene?
Yeah, that was very cool.
That scene in the Iron Fist show.
It was like World War I Iron Fist.
It was 1948 when.
World War II.
1948, and there's that original Iron Fist or the older Iron Fist footage where he had 2 hands.
Yes.
So what if he gets 2 hands and that's where he unlocks the costume or something like that?
He goes into his start menu and equips the costume.
Yeah. That would be cool to see that. I mean,
yeah, I guess. I mean, I think he should have had all of his powers from the start, but whatever.
Yeah, but I think it's a perfect, like, people didn't like season 1, so it's a perfect way to revamp him by saying,
Making him not shit.
By giving him a costume at the beginning of the episode and having him completely, like, earn.
I want to see him put his hand through someone's chest. Just the other side steaming with blood, you know?
That would be cool.
Like, seriously.
As if his hand needs to start smoking more. Like, what if he unlocks
I
the
wish
other...
they would make more, like... There was such potential with Iron Fist. Like, they could have made him kind of like an anti-hero, you know, where he actually would, like, put his hand through someone's chest, you know?
Oh, well, like his friend. His friend didn't care to kill. Didn't mind killing.
It would be so much easier it would be better if they had him be like that, and then when he was with the Defenders, he had to, like, chill out because they wouldn't let him be with him if he killed people.
Well,
I think it'd be better if he just, like, punched people and their heads exploded and stuff.
I think that's where you're gonna get Punisher for season 2.
He doesn't have glowing fists. He's not Iron Fist.
No, I know, but that'd be the idea of
very different.
holding him back.
I want to see a Kano move where he rips out the heart and just, like...
Kalima!
No, like Kano from Street Fighter.
Oh.
Not Street Fighter, fuck. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, well,
God damn it.
They don't even show nudity in this
Heresy!
thing. So, well, I guess they wouldn't be that much farther than Daredevil Season 2 with Punisher.
Or Luke Cage, the first episode, Misty Knight.
Yeah, there was no nudity, though. It was almost...
like, Jesus, like
almost
super close.
Almost nudity. But one thing I was thinking about with Iron Fist and Luke Cage, that door that he was the key to, I have a hard time believing that Luke Cage couldn't punch it open.
It's, Iron Fist had... I am assuming this is how it works.
Well, it was
Iron
sealed
Fist has such a high concentration of chi in his hand, and that's what's required to open up the... whatever that door was. Mm-hmm. It's not about the strength of the material, it's like the mystical bond.
I guess there was that. But it just... If Luke Cage kept on getting, like, thrown back by Iron Fist, if they fist bumped real hard, would he kill Luke Cage? And if he hit him twice with a punch, would that kill? Because every time Luke Cage got hit, he got launched. I'm wondering if Luke Cage is lying flat on the ground and he punches down towards him, nowhere for him to go, is that killing Luke Cage, or is that just destroying, like making an earthquake in the ground?
The force would go through him and break the ground, right?
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think it would be really cool to see that. So, I think it's going to be fun to see where things go with this.
Right.
And do you want to see Punisher in the season 2? Or is he too different because he's an anti-hero?
I don't know that he would meld very well. Like, they tried to quell his killing with him kind of teaming up with Daredevil for that bit there. I don't think it worked for his character.
Well, I think Jessica wouldn't mind. She'd be like, yeah, be your own, but I don't want to be a part of it.
Okay,
but I mean,
fair enough.
Luke Cage would stop him. Would just be like,
Into the barrel of his gun.
But that would be fun, as if they're like, again, they're fighting like an army of guys, and Punishers are shooting and stuff, and with the handgun doing like John Wick style shooting, right? And then one of them is about to actually kill someone, and then Luke Cage just kind of and just blocks that shot a little bit. He's like, no headshots type thing,
Because he's faster than a bullet.
Well, but if Luke Cage is fighting the guy, like he's, you know what I mean?
You can't.
I don't know, I just think it'd be cool.
There's no way he would do that. Okay, well.
So I think it's definitely going to be fun to see.
My thoughts.
But I think, what type of costume do you want Iron Fist to have? Like, does Nell and Potter do it? I mean,
I want there to be no huge collar. If there's a huge collar, I will boycott the show.
No. Well, kind of like Doctor Strange. You see Doctor Strange, there's a bit of a collar harking to the costume, but nothing as crazy as it was in the comics, Just a little bit of a collar. Because if you think about it, Doctor Strange and him doesn't matter, like, they shouldn't have a blind spot, because they should be able to see completely around them, you know what I mean? They should be aware of their surroundings the entire time and not...
360 degree.
Yeah, well, it's just like Daredevil. Daredevil can block and can blind, can wear a mask and he can see completely around him, right? He's aware of his surroundings.
I thought he could see.
What?
I don't know how his vision works, but he sees like a world on fire type thing.
Yeah.
So, for his visual receptors to work in any way, shape, or form, he would need some form of light. So no, he couldn't cover his eyes.
Well, he does cover his eyes, and he still manages to see. Well, in his first black costume is completely covered, and there's not much of a lens there.
I don't know. It's inconsistent, is all.
But it's also, there's that scene in Defenders in the first episode when they're at the coffee shop, him and Karen, and the waitress puts the coffee and sugar next to him, and she's like, coffee here and sugar there, and that type thing. And they're like, then Karen and Matt are just looking at each other awkward, as if, because they know he didn't need that explained to him. He can tell, I think that is going to be cool. So, but what did you think of Stick and death of Stick dying? Did you like that? Did you see that coming, or?
Well,
I mean, I saw that coming.
I didn't see it coming, but I don't care.
No, I think I saw that coming when I started to realize, not right away at the beginning, like going into the show, saw it coming. Then a few seasons, a few episodes into it, I saw it coming, because I remembered there was a video online where Danny Rand, I think it was Finn Jones, and Danny Rand and Elektra, the actors, were talking, and they were saying spoilers, but every time they would say spoilers, they edited in Daredevil going objection to cover the spoilers type thing, and they said, remember I killed objection, and it's like, well, who is she gonna kill? Who's the only one she's gonna kill? She's not gonna kill Daredevil because his shows are the most popular, and so what else would it mean? How would it affect her the most to kill someone? Stick. So I think that's gonna be fun to see where things go. And I heard some people online saying that it would be cool, and I think it would be cool, instead of a Luke Cage season 2 or an Iron Fist season 2, just do a Heroes for Hire Luke Cage Iron Fist team up thing,
Wouldn't be surprised if that's what happened.
I don't know. I mean, well, I think Iron Fist is already set up for season 2, and so is Luke Cage. They're always confirmed for 1, so we would have to get, like, instead of a season 3, they would get a team up episode or some team up show. But I don't know. It's going to be fun to see, and I definitely can't wait to see. I'm kind of interested to see where Iron Fist goes the most, because we're completely right now we have no idea what's going on. We have tidbits right now for Jessica Jones season 2, which definitely leave me interested for that. But for Iron Fist, after what happened to things in there, and he was the most like excited for the team up type thing, right?
Sure.
And so I could feel like after seeing Daredevil in the costume, that's where he might get the idea of get a costume. It's just that now he can't ask Matt Murdock for Nell and Potter's number, unless I'm sure he could figure out and find Nell and Potter, right?
I don't know.
I think it'd be cool to figure that out. I mean, actually, well, who knows Nell and Potter? Matt Murdock does. Oh, no one knows Nell and Potter. Only Matt Murdock and Elektra knew Nell and Potter, or had met him. So I don't know. It's just going to be cool to see where things go for that. So What do you want to see who do you want to see the villain be for season 2?
Of what?
Defenders. Who would you want them to come back with and maybe bring the Punisher in?
Galactus.
Yes, Galactus on the Defenders, yeah. Yeah. So each episode is going to be a $50 million episode budget. And they're going to...
lot.
No, I know, but for the show, there's no way they spent $50 million on the entire season.
Okay.
So I don't know, it's just definitely going to be fun to see where things go with this. But, so on another note, who would you like to see added to the Netflix Marvel shows? Like another superhero that you think wouldn't work, they wouldn't take for the movies, but would work great on on TV, Netflix.
Squirrel Girl.
Well, she's going to be on Hulu. So you think Squirrel Girl, a dark version of Squirrel Girl?
No.
Who seriously would you want to see?
Stupid.
I mean, a lot of people said Moon Knight and stuff like that. I think he would be cool.
It's just a white Batman.
Well, that's why he wouldn't work in a movie, because he would just be a white Batman. Whereas if you could put him, you could flesh out his story in 13 episodes. You'd have time to.
I guess. I don't know.
Also, I think it'd be cool. They've already set him up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is doing a Ghost Rider show, and you maybe not doing 13 episodes, doing 8 or 10 episodes. That way, you could, whatever allows them to have him flamed on the whole time. Not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I think it would definitely be cool to see that. So yeah, I think it's going to be cool. There's just so many characters they could bring into this. Stuff is going to be fun. You see, I think, would you watch a Misty Knight and Colleen Wing spin-off series?
No.
No? But where would you want to see them go next? Because I think there was some rumors somewhere talking about how they're going to be teaming up in either Iron Fist Season 2 or Luke Cage Season 2.
Yeah, maybe Colleen can beat her right hand.
That would be funny. But where would you want to see them? I think
probably on Earth.
But where would you want to see them? What show? On Luke Cage or Iron Fist?
I don't know, man.
I kind of feel like Iron Fist, but I don't know. It's definitely going to be fun to see where things go with this. But definitely, I think this was a great season to watch. Yeah, who would you say is your favorite villain from all these Netflix shows?
Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck is your favorite season. Who is your favorite villain from?
Absolutely not Diamondback.
No.
Stupidest villain.
I mean, it would be in between Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk
Kilgrave.
or Kilgrave. Kilgrave, you think is
Yeah.
You prefer Kilgrave? Yeah. It was a way more personal character. I don't think
Although watching Vincent D'Onofrio run is very funny.
Yeah.
So.
And watching him decapitate a person with a car door.
Cool. Yeah, that was very cool. Okay.
Okay. So I think that's it. What did you give the season overall? You rated it out of 10. Make up
7 overrated Netflix characters out of 10.
7 overrated. Okay. I give it I'm gonna give it a 8.5. Not as good as Daredevil season 1 and 2. I mean, no, I'm gonna give it. I guess I'll give it a 9, just because it is really good. I just wish there was more, like 10 episodes rather than 8, just to flesh out and really dive deep into things. Because I would have liked to have seen things. I would have liked to have seen Jessica learn at least 1 or 2 karate moves or moves from Daredevil or Iron Fist. It would have been cool to see things like that. Like if Daredevil and Luke Cage had a move that they learnt from the Defenders from one of Iron Fist or Daredevil, they could bring to their own show, and then they could go, yeah, so I was taught that one or something like that. You know what I mean? It would just be cool to see things like that. But so yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10. I give it a 9. Yeah, so that's it then. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.